Prince Charles tells Prince Harry he's not his dad. Prince Charles didn't tell Prince Harry he wasn't his dad. The absurd report is being pushed by one of this week's tabloids. Gossip Corp can debunk the premise. One of the most popular stories for the tabloids to recycle over and over is the idea that Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, was a product of an affair by his mother, Princess Diana, and not the biological son of the Prince of Wales. This time, it's Globe pushing the false narrative, and it's doing so by using other recent bogus reports to back up its claim. The publication's ridiculous cover story is like a greatest hits record of recent phony royal reporting, and it's so over the top and silly, it's no wonder anyone can take it seriously. The outlet's tall tale begins by trashing the tabloid's favorite royal target, Prince Harry's wife, Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex. The magazine rehashes the same old stories about Markle being unpopular with the rest of the family, making unreasonable demands, breaking royal protocol, and generally being obnoxious towards everyone around her. Not one of those claims is true, but the tabloids forges ahead anyway. A so-called royal source tells the magazine Charles got so fed up with Meghan's whining and complaining he called for Harry to meet him at Buckingham Palace, where he dropped a bombshell on his head. The outlet claims it was then that Prince Charles told his son, "I'm not your biological father. After your brother William's birth, your mother and I grew apart. Diana betrayed me and conceived you during a secret affair with another man," the so-called royal snitch adds. Charles further rocked Harry, telling him he's known the truth since his birth, and shortly after he took a DNA test that proved it. Adding to the manufactured drama, the tabloid quotes the snitch as saying when Harry begged him to say who his real father is, Charles just turned and strode out of the room. The tabloid goes on to claim that if Prince Charles went public with the information, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex would lose everything: their home, their money, their titles, and they would have to work for a living. The last couple of paragraphs of the article are dedicated to the men who this bogus conspiracy theory has long put forward as the Harry's biological father, most notably James Hewitt, who had an affair with Princess Diana in the 1980s, around the time Prince Harry was born. It is true that the affair happened, as both Princess Diana and Hewitt later admitted it, but the affair began after Prince Harry was born, as records have shown, as Hewitt has said in an interview in 2017, as reported by Telegraph. The former Navy officer was asked if he was Prince Harry's father, and he emphatically responded, "No, I'm not." To which the reporter asked him why the story persisted. Hewitt's response was something that could apply to every single time the tabloids make up a story about the royal family. He answered, "It sells papers." In February 2018, the Globe's sister publication, The National Enquirer, also used the far-fetched scenario to sell some papers. That cover story also alleged Prince Harry's real dad wasn't Prince Charles. The outlet even had nerve to call the story a world exclusive, as if making up a fake story based on a decades-old conspiracy theory was some sort of scoop. In that story, Prince Harry's father was the other man named in the Globe's newest article, Welsh Guard officer Mark Dyer. The evidence? They both have red hair. As Gossip Corp pointed out, if being red-headed was the only logic, the Duke of Sussex could be connected to anyone from David Crusoe to Ed Sheeran. The whole theory has been debunked countless times. Yet again, Gossip Corp has repeatedly been forced to correct the tabloids. When a new version of the same nonsense is published, this latest take on the subject was simply as an excuse to throw Markle's name into the mix.